Welcome, dear friends. The purpose of this video is that when students they prepare projects, they have a struggle how to prepare केस स्टडीज़। तो एक मॉडल के रूप में मैं दो चार केस स्टडी पर मैंने काम किया और वो केस स्टडी तो पहला टॉप मैं आपके सामने प्रस्तुत कर रहा हूँ। तो पहला टॉपिक जो है मैंने चूज़ किया केस स्टडी ऑन ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग इन इंडियाज़ ट्रेडिशनल अप्रोच। तो ये है हमारा केस स्टडी जिसको मैं रीड आउट करूँगा। तो सबसे पहले इंट्रोडक्शन। इंडिया हैज़ अ लॉन्ग हिस्ट्री ऑफ ट्रेडिशनल फार्मिंग practices rooted in sustainability and organic methods। सस्टेनेबिलिटी का मतलब जानते हैं बच्चे, वहाँ पर क्वेश्चन जिसे ही आप अपना प्रोजेक्ट देंगे तो एक्सटर्नल पूछ सकता है कि व्हाट इज़ सस्टेनेबिलिटी, व्हाट इज़ सस्टेनेबल कॉन्सेप्ट इन। ठीक है, तो इस तरीके से आप जो हाईलाइट करने वाले जो वर्ड्स हैं उनको आपको ज़रूर देखना चाहिए। तो इन इंडिया हैज़ अ लॉन्ग हिस्ट्री ऑफ ट्रेडिशनल फार्मिंग practices rooted in sustainability and organic methods। Organic farming in India, especially in rural regions, is not a new concept but an integral part of India's agricultural heritage. The use of natural fertilizers, compost, crop rotation, and biological pest control methods has been prevalent for centuries. The modern day organic movement in India seeks to revive these traditional practices in a more structured way to ensure sustainability, health, and food security. Traditional organic farming practices. Use of natural fertilizers. Indian farmers traditionally used cow dung, green manure, and compost to enhance soil fertility. This natural approach ensured the health of the soil while providing essential nutrients for crop growth. In contrast to chemical fertilizers, these organic inputs improved soil textures and increased its water retention capacity. Crop rotation and polyculture. Crop rotation, the practices of alternative crops in the same field, was widely used to maintain soil fertility and reduce the risk of pests and diseases. Polyculture, where multiple crops are grown together, also prevented soil degradation and ensured biodiversity. Farmers would plant leguminous legumes to enrich nitrogen levels in the soil and reduce pest buildup. Integrated pest management. Traditional Indian farmers employed natural pest control methods such as neem extracts to ward off pests and diseases. Neem leaves and oils were used as insecticides, fungicides, and even fertilizers. Other practices involved using ash, cow urine, and plant-based preparations to keep insects at bay. Modern implementation of traditional organic farming. With the rise of environmental concerns and increasing demand for organic produce, several initiatives have been launched across India to promote organic farming. Case example: Sikkim's Organic Mission. Sikkim, a small northeastern state, became the first fully organic state in India in 2016। देखिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है, ये बहुत इंप्रेसिव होगा जब वाइवा में आप इस बात को बोलेंगे तो। The state government worked with the farmers to eliminate chemical fertilizers and pesticides, instead relying on traditional farming techniques. The success of Sikkim's organic mission was grounded in the state's culture farming practices combined with the government support, farmer training, and infrastructure development. Outcome: this transformation not only improved the quality of soil but also attracted global attention. Sikkim saw a rise in organic produce exports, and it is now a key example of how traditional farming practices can be leveraged to meet modern agricultural goals. Case examples: Andhra Pradesh Zero Budget Natural Farming (JBNF) The state of Andhra Pradesh launched the JBNF project, which emphasizes farming without external chemical inputs. The initiative encourages the use of cow dung, urine, and natural concotations like Jeevamurtha, fermented microbial culture to enrich soil fertility. This approach closely mirrors traditional farming systems that emphasize minimal cost and natural inputs outcome. Thousands of farmers adopted JBNF, improving crop yields and reducing their dependence on expensive chemical inputs. This method has shown potential to elevate the financial burden on small farmers while restoring ecological balance. Challenges faced by organic farming in India. Yield decline in transition years. Initially, organic farming may lead to lower yields during the transition phase from conventional to organic methods. Certification cost. Acquiring organic certification can be costly and bureaucratically cumbersome, especially for small scale farmers. Market accessibility. Organic farmers often struggle to access larger markets due to limited infrastructure for storage, transport, and distribution. Conclusion. The revival of traditional organic farming in India has shown significant potential in improving soil health, boosting biodiversity, and offering sustainability agricultural alternatives. Case studies like those from Sikkim and Andhra Pradesh demonstrate how organic farming can blend India's age-old agricultural wisdom with modern techniques to meet today's challenges of food security, sustainability, and climate resilience. While challenges exist, India's traditional approach to organic farming continue to inspire a growing movement towards a healthier and more sustainable agriculture. By learning from traditional practices and implementing supportive policies, India can lead the way in global organic farming efforts. अब देखिए, जैसा कि ये केस स्टडी मैंने लिया है, लेकिन आप अपने आसपास गांव उस में रहने वाले लोगों को भी एक अपना रोल मॉडल बना सकते हैं और उनके लाइफ के ऊपर भी आप बना सकते हैं कि थोड़ा सा चैलेंजिंग जरूर होता है इस तरह का, लेकिन इस तरह का करने से उसका एक अलग ही एडवांटेज है। ये करने का एक कि सर्वे करने का एक्सपीरियंस हो जाता है और आपको एक्सपोजर मिलता है, इंटरपर्सनल स्किल्स की परीक्षा हो जाती है, कुछ क्वेश्चनर बनाते हैं आप जो 11th क्लास में अपने स्टैटिस्टिक्स में सीखा है क्वेश्चनर बनाना, तो सबका आपका प्रैक्टिकल एप्लीकेशन हो जाता है वहाँ पर, और ये चीज़ें ही आपको आगे जाके MBA या कहीं भी रिसर्च वर्क करोगे तो वहाँ काम आती हैं। आई होप इट इज़ गुड फॉर यू। थैंक यू।